Russ, the Knicks and Bucks, obviously two very different teams, but what did you see from the first half of both of those games? And did part of that concern you guys from an energy effort standpoint?
You just got to be able to make adjustments throughout the game. And they came out with a sense of urgency. And we didn't. Much better team than the Knicks, obviously. So when you're playing a championship caliber team, you have to play a certain way and do certain things, and we didn't do those things tonight.
Plus, you guys had 27 games left in the regular season. What are the challenges you guys have to overcome to get going in the direction you want to go in?
I can't point them out as one challenge, but there's a lot of challenges, as you probably can see. Just trying to create some consistency, honestly. I think that's the number one thing is creating some consistency within our team, which we don't have at the moment.
Russ, it's second straight game that you've received boos after a turnover. Is that a hard experience for you? I mean, this is home for you, and coming back was a special thing. Is that a hard thing for you to absorb in any way?
Sign of respect. Sign of respect. I don't. My mindset and how I think about this game and what I'm able to do for this game is not predicated on boos. I have a platform that I'm able to use to be able to do other things that God has blessed me with to be able to do, and I will continue to do those things. Regardless of people boo for me, cheer for me, cuss me out, call me names, it doesn't really matter. The most important part is that I continue to use my gift to be able to play basketball and use that platform to be able to help other people around the world, and that's all I can do, and that's it.
Specifically to this team, the goal of this team, is that in a certain way on how this has gone and how this experience has come together?
Yeah, I mean, as it pertains to the team, the team is not getting booed. So you asked about, for me, that's all I can ask is respond about myself and what I'm able to do to be able to mentally stay in the right place, enjoy being home, enjoy having an opportunity to be able to see my kids, take them to school every morning, see my family, mom and dad, and my close friends every day. And I don't take that part for granted. Basketball is a short time of your life. And I enjoy it and have fun and want to compete at the highest level, but also it's not the end all be all. And there's something that bigger than basketball that we can do as people. And I understand that. So that's why I'm comfortable with whatever comes, cheers, boos, doesn't really matter.
Russ, you told BT that searching for consistency could perhaps help with the challenges. And obviously, NBA trade deadline this week, there was a lot of activity today.
Yeah.
Would the roster making some sort of deal, would that make things harder in terms of consistency?
Honestly, Dave, I'm not sure. That's out of my hands. The front office, they'll figure that out the best of the way they can. My job is to make sure I come to work, do my job to the best of my ability, and that's all I can do.
Russ, I guess sticking on the consistency front, Frank has said he's still looking to find kind of a starting lineup, and he's obviously been kind of tweaking that game to game recently. What's that like for you guys as the starters to kind of be playing with the different lineups out there? And
yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult. You don't never know when you're coming in. You never know when you're coming out. You never know when you're playing. You never know a bunch of things. And I'm speaking for me personally. So it's a difficult process to be able to figure out and creating a rhythm, creating some consistency where we can actually see what we're able to do as a team. But those decisions are made by him and his coaching staff, and you got to live with it and move on.
Russ, there's a moment right before the end of the game where you went over to LeBron and AD on the bench, patted LeBron on the head, AD on the shoulder. Seemed like you're trying to pick them up in that moment. Can you kind of take me through what was going on? Just give them encouragement.
Just keep their head up, keep playing. Tough night. And I told them I wish I could help them. Unfortunately, I wasn't in the game to be able to help them. And that's why I came here to be able to help them out. So unfortunately, haven't been able to do that, for them, but that's not my call. I can be there, as a leader and as a voice of whatever it is that is needed for the team. And that's what I'll do until you know, my number or whatever it's called during that time.
Just because I don't want your words to get misinterpreted or twisted, I want to be clear about this. Has Frank been clear enough with you about when you're not going to play? And has that been a
No.
problem?
He hasn't. But that's I don't need him to be clear about whatever decision he makes, and that's up to him. My job as a professional is to come to work, be in a positive mindset, put my head down, do my work to the best of my ability, and be there to encourage my teammates. That's it.
Do you have a sense for what benchmarks you have to hit to be in the starting line or the closing lineup more consistently?
I don't got that answer for you, but I wish I did. I shouldn't have to hit any benchmark, to be honest. I put a lot of work and I got a lot of respect in this game. I don't have to hit a benchmark. I shouldn't have to. I earned the right, to be in closing lineups. I mean, numbers will tell you. I don't have to explain that. But like I said, once again, that ain't my decision. That's his decision that he and the staff think is best for the game. And unfortunately, just kind of just got to go with it and figure it out the best way I can and be there for my teammates as much as I can and make sure I come into work and do my job as a professional. Yes, sir.